Yo, what's up, guys? Day 500 of the dropshipping journey, and surreal that it's weird day 500. But yeah, today very quick update, and then I will go to the main topic, and that is fucking slacking. But yeah, today I launched iterations and did a lot of education, analyzing also other ads. So I launched iterations, and I'm really thinking that this brand will fucking take off me to 10K days before I go to Shanghai. And that's within under 1 month. So why the fuck am I so confident? Because I know the mistakes I did, I fucking improved them also. And I also realized something and improved that as well. Which is the root cause, the close, and just keeping everything simple and concise. With being also very, conversational. Very easy to understand, whatever. Okay, but that's so I launched iterations, I did some education, but yet now to the main topic. The main topic is, I know that you're watching this video, probably like 95% maybe, you aren't locked in 100%. So maybe it can be like in many forms, so it can be with scrolling, watching videos on the side while working, sometimes being on your phone while working, everything, and not being in the flow state where you just work, And the thing is, first of all, it all comes back to dopamine, So what dopamine is, for those who don't know what dopamine is, it's the fun emotion, where you really have fun. It can be scrolling, it can be watching videos, you just have fun, And that emotion is good. Normally, it's naturally good. And why is it good? Because in the past, humans got it when, take yourself now to where were castles, fucking knights, whatever, So how did you get dopamine there? Ask yourself it. How did you go dopamine there? The only thing where you can really get dopamine was maybe sexual things, or alcohol, and fucking being successful, getting something done, being proud of it, maybe making a family happy, whatever. But these other things, sexual things, or in general, alcohol, these were no, actually, I don't know how they fucking did it, but it was more difficult to have sex without having the risk of the woman getting pregnant, whatever, but alcohol, it isn't it's a bit natural, but it's not natural that humans are taking it, so it's artificial basically, and the problem with artificial dopamine is that it shouldn't exist, and you can get addicted to that feeling because it's the barrier of entry is so low. The barrier of entry is so low to that dopamine that instead of chasing these goals, you can just drink alcohol, And if you now go, and also very, very early in the days, you didn't even have alcohol, maybe, I don't know if you had alcohol, but then maybe hunting, fucking killing the deer or something was the dopamine you got, but that's positive, doing these things is positive, but now just put yourself now, how the world is now. How the fuck can you get dopamine? You have so many fucking things. You have your phone, you have Instagram, you have YouTube, you have Tinder, you have all these fucking things, which don't really contribute anything to your success, So that's the problem, So your brain is wired to go, there's so many layers to it, but your brain is wired for dopamine. Your brain isn't wired to sitting in a room and staring on a screen, And your brain wants dopamine, But why does it want dopamine? Because it knows how it feels like, It knows how high this dopamine level can get. And why does it know it? Because you're scrolling on Instagram. If you're scrolling on Instagram before working or the day before, your brain gets used to that dopamine level, So, and there are many, bro, you need to fucking lock in, listen to me now, because that part will be now essential, So if you're on a high dopamine level, because you scroll, you did whatever, then it's so difficult to be on a low dopamine level again, and it's working, But that's basic information, basic information. If you didn't know it, you know it. But so what's the solution also to it? First of all, it's cutting as much dopamine as you can, and you can't, you can actually, but you can go from 100 to 0, but then you get a really shitty feeling. And if you tried cutting all dopamine, if you tried uninstalling Instagram, uninstalling everything, but now you still find yourself in a spot where you feel like, bro, my situation is so bad, that's happening, and bro, I don't know, I'm like stressed out, I don't know, like really feeling like shit, then it's just your body saying to you, bro, change it. And that's the feeling you suppress the whole time through dopamine. Like, think about it. If you're sad, you can just scroll Instagram and you won't feel sad meanwhile, but that's fucking dangerous, because then you suppress the feeling of what your body really wants, and it's to fight this shitty situation, So the solution is cutting all dopamine out. Then you will feel really bad. You will feel like, it's all coming down, And that's the moment where your brain either wants to escape, or it tells you, bro, I don't want to be in this bad situation. I don't want that, and then you go to the maximum dopamine. It can be everything. It can be playing video games. It can be fucking going on Tinder, going out to fucking, I don't know what, fucking hoping for, I don't know what on Tinder, you know what you're fucking hoping on Tinder. I don't know what the fuck you're using, but it's all fucking useless. That's not going to, like, bro, then you will get used again to dopamine. So you're in this whole cycle where every normal person is in, They go dopamine, they can't concentrate, they go to sleep with dopamine, they wake up, they feel like shit, they go dopamine, So you're in this constant fucking cycle, And now, after you cut it, you go again to the dopamine, Meanwhile, people are here fucking working, Fucking working and outpacing your ass, So think about what you're doing right now. So if you had that feeling, by the way, this feeling where you really feel bad, and now you went to like Tinder, to find like some, I don't know, 4 out of 10 girl, which looks like an emo chick or something, or something like an easy girl, which is like, her body counts like 40, Okay, so it cut out. So what I was saying was like, what I was saying was, so you're going like, you're chasing it, then the big dopamine. It can be like going on Tinder, and you find like some fucking, I don't know, emo chick or whatever, 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10, which is maybe, like her body count is like 40, whatever, It's nothing you can invest in. It's lost. That one is lost. Fucking going on Instagram is lost. Playing video games is lost. It won't bring you anything, any benefit, I'm not saying here, no, don't go on Tinder, You can find a really good girlfriend on Tinder, But you need to also be like, it just goes into a really more fucking loophole, You just need to be the fucking guy who just filters out really quickly, whatever, But the point is, don't escape the feeling your body gives you, Don't escape the feeling your body gives you, because that's it. That's your natural instinct. That's how you naturally are feeling. You're feeling like shit because you're poor. You're feeling like shit because you didn't achieve your goals. And what are you doing? You're just chasing something that doesn't bring you to your goals. So my main point is, cut out the dopamine so you can't fucking focus. Don't wake up, consume dopamine, have your dopamine levels low. And if you really want dopamine, then do it after the work. Do it after the work, but not before the work, not while the work, And if you're the guy who fucking listens to music every day while you're working, bro, then of course you will fail. Of course your dopamine levels are like high as fuck. I can't understand how people watch like fucking, watch videos or like listen to music where people are talking. Bro, that's like fucked, So yeah, it's not a rant. I mean, maybe it's a rant, but yeah, it just shows you. I hope you get the point, Like, I don't want to make a longer video because I have shit to do, But yeah, I have shit to do. And also tomorrow I will do a Frankfurt vlog. I will have like a trip to Frankfurt. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to my brand. And I hope this fucking video helped you, I normally I'm not doing like mindset videos, or I'm not doing like, I'm not watching like any mindset videos, but there's some that you just need to hear sometimes, So yeah, till tomorrow.